Hello everyone, welcome back to the quick series with Arduino. Today we're going to be creating this project, so now let's dive in. So today we're working with the ultrasonic sensor, buzzer, and a few LEDs, and essentially this ultrasonic sensor will detect how close it is and respond accordingly, and along with the buzzer. So now let's get into the code and wiring diagram. So what you're now looking at is the wiring diagram for the project. What we have is 5 LEDs here. Make sure you connect the short side or the negative side to the resistor. You can see in all 5 examples, and also the longer side or the positive side to the respective pins. Make sure you connect them to these exact pins since they will be reflected in the code, and if you do different pins, you would have to change it in the code, which I am not aware of. If we move on to the buzzer, you can see that this is the slightly shorter side. This is what's called the negative side. And make sure to connect it to the ground that you can see with this blue railing right here. Make sure to connect this with a resistor and all the way to pin 5. And you also see the ultrasonic sensor here. So now let's get into the code. Okay, so here's what we have. We have our initialization statements. These will be connected to pins. You can also, these are the correct pins according to my diagram, but if you change anything, make sure you change this. We have our pin modes. We want to make sure that 5 LEDs have output as well as the buzzer, and these are 2 for the ultrasonic sensor. We want to make sure that the LEDs and the buzzer are not making any noise and they're shut off the LED. Here we have our conditionals. If the distance is less than 10, we want the red LED to show. If that just means if it's super close, we want this the buzzer to have a tone of 850. 1000 means it has a higher pitch, and if it's between 10 and 20, we want to make sure that the second LED or the yellow LED is lit up, and also we have a tone a little bit higher. And then if the distance is between 20 and 30, you want to make sure that the first LED or the green LED is lit up and also with a higher tone for the buzzer. Here we just want to make sure that if all the other conditions aren't true, then we want to make sure that the red and blue alternate as shown in the following clip.